Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Nunez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the shot! They score!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Camavinga. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga, nicely aimed pass. Camavinga. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Looking for a runner. Look at the space. Cristiano Ronaldo! That carried quite a threat. Ruben Neves goes forward. Upamecano makes the interception. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendes looking to run onto it. It's out for a goal kick. Inacio is there and he can pick it up. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rabiot, and it's Tchouaméni. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe, he's found the way through. Mbappe, in for the pieces. He's done very well to get to that.
Camavinga is offering a wry smile there.
France with the corner, they're first. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Nunes. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it. And he's hit it long. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And here's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Tchouaméni. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he welcomes it in.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they've got a throw. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Dembele, Camavinga. Gonzalo Ramos has found the net here, of course. He's a sharp little ball here. There's no flag. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Ramos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. It's played through for him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vitin. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. Now Gonzalo Inacio, Nuno Mendes, looking for the run. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's whipped it across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a good ball through. He is through here. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gonzalo Ramos looks to get on the end of this. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Strong running down that left flank.
That was lovely, that.
Vitinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And that was very necessary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Tchouaméni. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rabiot, spread out to the left. João Cancelo. That's really well cleared.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23. Número 9. Número 24. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
João Cancelo, driven forward. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Tchouaméni, and the pass is intercepted. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Neves. This looks promising. Can he spark a counter here? France needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well played, well played. Thuram. Pedro Neto knocks it into space. No, it's come to nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No way he was going to let him past. João Cancelo tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. And he's well. Pedro Neto! Zaire Emery. Tchouaméni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o
Antonio
número
Silva.
6.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's João Palhinha. Now Gonçalo Inácio. Antonio Silva. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a good ball. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouaméni, front. That's that, the end. Portugal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Your reflections then, Jim? And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And he's opted for the long pass. So what can they make of this? Jones. Now it's Jones. Gakpo receives it in a good position here. He's in a great... and the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this little guy, Rico Lewis, might not be tall in stature, Peter, but I love the way he's able to shift around the pitch now and adapt to different systems. Obviously, he began his career as a right-back, but more and more now we're seeing him drift into midfield. And he's actually become a very neat and tidy passer in shifting the ball about. And I think he's going to go on to be a much stronger version of what we see now.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Konate. And here's Szoboszlai. Hangs one in, he gets big! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Jones. Looking for options for movement. Aimed beyond the defence. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Isak.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Isak. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So it is still 0-0. Stones.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the... It's been caught napping! Szoboszlai.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gakpo. Now it's Jones. Ramsey. He's a sharp little ball here. Out to the right. Played back in. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Williams. Now he's off and running. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Gakpo. Pass is just off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Threads one in. Tries to play it through. Fired deep. Big header! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he...
And there's the end of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ramsey. Great vision. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Gakpo. And he's being shifted off it. Gakpo, real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Marmoush. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Marmoush. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, what a climb! In for the pieces! Now it's Savinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Cherki. Williams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Isak picks it up out wide. And a chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that's another good win of the ball. Showing great feet there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Reinders. Van Dijk. Decent progress down the left. Thinks about the shot. Takes a shot! Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Reinders. Marmouche. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Savinho. And now the breakaway. Jones. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bernardo Silva. Reinders.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Gakpo. Nicely shaped ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Ramsey. Soboslai. He can get that clear. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Soboslai.
Bradley.
Number 17, Jones. Number 18,
Gravenberg, he is onto the chance for a shot!
Number 47,
It's hit the upright.
6, Kekes. Coming on the
Isak
field,
could try cutting
number
inside
7,
here.
Wirtz. Number 38.
He's on it, can he get away?
Offenbach.
He whips it across.
Number 22,
Reinders.
Ekitike. Number 12,
And it's Rodri.
Bradley.
Well seen,
Number 2,
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has been indicated.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Isak picking up the Man of the
There you
Match
have it.
award. Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pinches it off him. Isak looks to get on the end of this. Jones. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Reinders. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'm a fan of this guy, Milos Kerkez, who I suspect will make himself...
Can he finish? It's there! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Isak. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's good play. He's a sharp little ball here. And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball, and he was alert to it. Szoboszlai! Oh, my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, the ball's come, and one more try! Corner number 2 then. Climbs up! Oh, it rattles the bar! And now they can spring out of defence. Konate spots it and intercepts. Nicely intercepted. Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Marmoush. Can he get on the end of this? Szoboszlai. And it's Endo. Nicely shaped ball. Jones. Cleared without hesitation. Cherki. Here's Haaland. Cherki. Reinders. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played, well played. Threads one in. Oh, what? And another try! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries to play it through. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Lewis. And that interception was most necessary. Shapes to shoot! Cherki. 5 minutes till the break. Just eases him off the ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Kerkez. Great vision. Marmoush. Pass is just off target. Jones. That is good alertness. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
In the second half.
Liverpool head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So off we go once more. Jones.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
The ball has bounced loose now. Corner given. Liverpool have their third corner. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Kerkez. Now it's Isak. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's running for Szoboszlai! In for the pieces! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Played into space out wide. He's got away. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gakpo under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Reinders. Tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kerkez. Stones. And it's Reinders. Cherki. And Reinders. And here's Savinho. Knocks it into space. Savinho. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Savinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ramsey. Some good work on the right flank here. Gakpo has found the net here, of course. Isak. Chance, surely! Cherki. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Konate. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Jones. And that's gone loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gakpo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marmoush. Out to the left it goes. Savinho. This is promising. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. A lot of space. Takes a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Szoboszlai. Number 17.
And that's
Jones.
definitely not his best.
Number
It's a pretty
18,
loose pass.
Gakpo. Number 6, Kerkez. Number 47, coming on the field. Number 7, Reds. Number 38.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gravenberg is wide and looking to get onto this. Nice touch. Played in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Ekitike. Endo. Gravenberg. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Time.
Matheus Nunes. Haaland. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. The end of the game. reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's Doué. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pinches it off him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Mbappe! Ruben Neves. Matches Nunes, providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé clears it away. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. France have the chance to go the other way. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here.
Olise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
France finding their passes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone forward. Doué. Mbappe. Now there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. And the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Doué. Olise. Doué receives it in a good chance, surely! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Tchouaméni. Hernandez. And it's Koundé. For Olise. Rabiot. And it's Doué. And that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Here's Tchouaméni. Half an hour played now. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Olise. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Cancelo. Gonzalo Ramos. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. France looking to pass their way through. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Thuram. Olise. And it's Rabiot. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Mbappe. Thuram! Goal! France! And France are in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Punched away. Now, can they get it back? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in. Cleared away. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Thinks about the shot. He's had a shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a sharp pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Matheus Nunes. Chance here to counter. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. Out to the right. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's forced to go back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dembele picks it up out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Thuram. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 23. Número 9. Número 24.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Número 18.
Searching passes played there.
Número 5.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pedro Neto. That has been cut short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Koundé.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, no joy this time. Konate. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great chance! João Neves gets into some space.
That's good defensive concentration.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.